Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Understanding the basics of strategic decision-making. Strategic decision-making is a critical process within any organization, encompassing the formulation and implementation of major goals and initiatives. This process is inherently complex and involves a thorough analysis of both internal and external environments. Understanding the basics of strategic decision-making is essential for leaders who aim to navigate their organizations effectively through competitive landscapes and achieve long-term success. Strategic decision-making is rooted in several foundational theories that provide various lenses through which decision-making processes can be understood and optimized. One of the primary theories is the rational decision-making model, which outlines a structured and logical approach to decision-making. According to this model, decision-makers follow a sequence of steps: identifying the problem, generating alternative solutions, evaluating these alternatives, and choosing the best one. This model assumes that decision-makers have access to all relevant information and can objectively evaluate each option. However, in practice, the rational model is often constrained by limitations such as incomplete information and cognitive biases. Another key theory is the bounded rationality model, introduced by Herbert Simon. This model acknowledges the limitations of human cognition and the impossibility of processing all available information. Instead, decision-makers operate within the confines of bounded rationality, which means they use heuristics or rules of thumb to make decisions that are satisfactory rather than optimal. This approach reflects the reality that decision-makers often work under time constraints and with limited information, leading them to settle for a good enough solution. The incremental decision-making model, often associated with Charles Lindblom, presents a different perspective. This model suggests that strategic decisions are made through small, incremental changes rather than sweeping, comprehensive plans. This approach, also known as muddling through, argues that decision-makers often rely on past experiences and make adjustments based on trial and error. This pragmatic approach can be particularly useful in dynamic environments where flexibility and adaptability are crucial. The garbage can model, proposed by Cohen, March, and Olson, offers a more chaotic view of decision-making. This model posits that decision-making in organizations can be random and disorderly, with solutions, problems, and decision-makers all interacting in a garbage can of organizational processes. According to this theory, decisions are often the result of a confluence of random events rather than a systematic process. This model highlights the complexities and unpredictabilities inherent in organizational decision-making. Game theory is another important framework that provides insights into strategic decision-making. This theory, which originated in economics, analyzes competitive situations where the outcome depends on the actions of multiple players. Game theory helps decision-makers understand the interdependencies and potential strategies of competitors, leading to more informed and strategic choices. For instance, the prisoner's dilemma is a classic example in game theory that illustrates the challenges of cooperation and competition. Each of these theories offers valuable insights into the strategic decision-making process. However, it is important to recognize that no single theory can fully capture the complexity of real-world decision-making. Instead, decision-makers must be adept at integrating different theoretical perspectives and adapting their approaches based on the specific context and challenges they face. Empirical evidence supports the significance of strategic decision-making in organizational success. For example, a study by Eisenhardt and Zesbaraki found that effective strategic decision-making is associated with higher organizational performance. The study emphasized the importance of speed and flexibility in decision-making, particularly in fast-changing industries. Similarly, Research by Miller and Cardinal demonstrated that organizations with formal strategic planning processes tend to achieve better financial performance. This highlights the value of structured decision-making frameworks in achieving organizational goals. In practice, strategic decision-making involves various techniques and tools that help decision-makers analyze information and evaluate alternatives. SWOT analysis is a widely used tool that helps organizations assess their internal capabilities and external environment. By identifying strengths and weaknesses, as well as opportunities and threats, decision-makers can develop strategies that leverage their advantages and mitigate risks. Another common tool is the PEST analysis, which examines the macro-environmental factors that can impact an organization. This analysis helps decision-makers anticipate and respond to external forces that may influence their strategic choices. Scenario planning is another valuable technique in strategic decision-making. This approach involves developing multiple scenarios based on different assumptions about the future and analyzing the potential impacts of each scenario on the organization. Scenario planning helps decision-makers prepare for a range of possible future events and develop contingency plans. This technique is particularly useful in uncertain and volatile environments, where traditional forecasting methods may be less effective. The role of data and analytics in strategic decision-making cannot be overstated. Advances in technology have enabled organizations to collect and analyze vast amounts of data, providing valuable insights that inform strategic decisions. Big data analytics, for instance, allows decision-makers to identify patterns and trends that may not be apparent through traditional analysis methods. By leveraging data analytics, organizations can make more informed and evidence-based decisions, leading to better outcomes. Despite the availability of various models, tools, and techniques, strategic decision-making is not without its challenges. Cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias and overconfidence, can distort decision-makers' perceptions and lead to suboptimal choices. Groupthink, a phenomenon where the desire for consensus in a group leads to poor decision-making, is another common pitfall. To mitigate these challenges, organizations can implement practices such as encouraging diverse perspectives, fostering a culture of critical thinking, and using structured decision-making processes. In conclusion, understanding the basics of strategic decision-making is crucial for leaders who aim to guide their organizations toward long-term success. By integrating insights from various theories and utilizing appropriate tools and techniques, decision-makers can navigate complex environments and make informed choices. While challenges such as cognitive biases and groupthink persist, adopting best practices and leveraging data analytics can enhance the effectiveness of strategic decision-making. As organizations continue to face dynamic and uncertain environments, the ability to make sound strategic decisions will remain a key determinant of success. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.